Hello, Conemaugh Health System Vitality members. Welcome to this presentation on how you can reach platinum status in 2019. I wanted to put this video together for those of you who are unable to attend the live Lunch and Learn sessions that I've been offering through January. There's a lot of really important information I wanted to pass along, so I wanted to make sure that you all had an opportunity to get the same information as those who were attending the live sessions. So what we're going to cover here in this presentation is a quick vitality status update. I'll show you the 2018 final rankings and then the vitality points, which is what you're all here to hear about. So we'll talk about employer-sponsored events, some very easy ways to earn points from within Vitality, the importance of setting and then checking in with your goals. There's a lot to know about the physical activity section, so we'll spend some time talking about that, as well as the vitality check. Now that's the employee blood screen, and now the reasonable alternative standard, which plays an important role with this that really didn't apply to us last year, but now does. So I'll explain that, and then we're going to quickly add all of that up and see just how easy it's going to be for you to earn platinum status this year. So first thing that I want you to understand here is the vitality status verbiage that you may see and hear from time to time. The vitality status discount, which is known as the LifeWise discount. This is what LifePoint calls the vitality status discount that you earned in 2018 will be applied to all pays in 2019. Now here is a chart showing what the discount levels are or were back in 2018 that you work towards for this entire calendar year in 2019. So if you were a bronze member, you don't get anything off per pay, so you're not going to save anything. If you reach silver status last year, you're going to receive $5 off per pay and save $130 throughout this entire 2019 year. If you were a gold member, you're going to save $15 per pay and an annual savings of $390. And if you were a platinum member, you're getting $25 off per pay and are going to save $650 in 2019. The vitality status deadline for 2020 will likely be in mid-November. This is not official. In fact, I just spoke with our LifePoint folks in Nashville last week, and this date has not yet been set, but likely going to be in mid-November in this current calendar year, just like it was in mid-November last year. And once again, we will not know what our discount levels are going to be in 2020 until later this year. So this chart that I have here showing you what the discount levels are for this year probably will be very similar, but again, unofficially, we don't know or won't know what these are going to be for 2020. So just make sure that you understand this. What you're doing right now from within Vitality, so everything that you do to earn points in 2019 is going to be what's going to be used towards your 2020 discount. So what I showed you here again, what you participated and did in 2018 earned you this level per pay and this savings per year. So a couple other things that I want to mention before we leave this page is that you will not see your LifeWise discount. So the vitality status discount again that you earned in 2018 called the LifeWise discount is something that will not be shown on your pay stub. In order to find this, you'll need to log in to the benefits page on our intranet. So I'm going to show you here how to quickly do that. So here on the intranet page, on the right-hand side, you'll find a link called Employee Benefits Lookup. If you click on that, you'll be prompted to log into your benefits account. Once you're logged in, you'll scroll just a little bit below that login and click on Manage My Benefits. So once inside, I will click on View My Benefits, and then I'm going to want to get here to the Review Benefits section. So I'm going to come down here and click this Next button twice to get to the page where I can find the LifeWise discount. So underneath Available Benefits, you will see your LifeWise discount. If you click on that, over here it's going to show you that I had reached platinum status last year and I am receiving $25 off per pay throughout 2019. Now if I want to come over here and to see a complete review of everything that I'm getting, I'll come back down here and click this Next button 2 more times to be taken to the review print page where I can see a bigger picture overview of what I'm paying and the discounts that I'm receiving. So here's the tobacco-free discount for certifying that I was tobacco-free or that I am tobacco-free. So I get $20 off there. But then again, here's your LifeWise discount at your status level that you reached and the amount that you're saving. So this is the place that you'll need to go to find or confirm what you reached last year and how much you're saving if you're interested to see that. All right, last thing I want to show you real quick before we get into the points part of today's presentation is this final leaderboard from 2018. So this leaderboard lists all 64 hospitals that are in the Duke LifePoint network. Now, this leaderboard that you're seeing here has just the top 34. I didn't have room to put the other 30 there, so that's why you're only seeing the top 34. But there's 64 of us. And it ranks us based on the number of silver status members or higher. So every month I participate in a Vitality Champion call with all other LifePoint hospitals, along with our benefits folks in Nashville and our Vitality folks in Chicago. And they present this to us. And as you'll see here, we finished 16th out of 64 hospitals when it comes to number of silver status members or higher. And in my opinion, this is absolutely incredible. With this just being our first year and not even having Vitality access for more than 4.5, 5 months to try to earn as high of a Vitality status as possible, we had 52% of our eligible members reach at least silver status. So to point a few things out here, we had about 2,300 eligible Vitality members last year. And out of those 2,300, we had 1,200 right on the nose that reached at least silver status or higher, which put us at 52%, ranking us 16th out of all of these other facilities that have had access to Vitality for 3, 4, 5, even 6 years in some cases. So something to really be proud of. I know I am from a wellness perspective that we were able to reach such a high level here when all of these other facilities have been doing this for such a long time. And another thing I want to point out is if you notice the platinum numbers for all of these other facilities are in almost all cases significantly higher than any of their members who reached gold or silver. So you'll see that we had 109 of our employees that reached platinum status last year, 559 gold and 532 silver. Now that we have a full year to work with, I fully anticipate and expect that we'll find most of our eligible members for this year should be able to reach platinum status, and we should be very similar to a lot of these other facilities where they have so many more platinum members. That's going to be us this year. So something pretty cool I wanted to show you, because I know I'm proud that we were 16th out of all 64 hospitals with, again, just being brand new into the program and only having a few months to work. So great job. And let's move on now to why you're all here, and that's to learn a little bit more about what you can do to earn Vitality points and how easy it's going to be to reach platinum status in 2019. So employer-sponsored events. These are the events that Vitality approved that we offer internally. So it's our wellness rewards programs that when you complete them, we are able to upload Vitality points into your account. So Vitality approved 8 of our wellness rewards programs for 2019, where you can earn up to 2,500 Vitality points. So I'm going to go through and show you which of these programs are going to count and how you can earn those points. So the Lunch and Learns, the Health IQs, Lifestyle Choices, Biggest Loser, Oatmeal Challenge, Maintain Don't Gain, Boardwalk, and the Great Race are the 8 programs that you can participate through your Wellness Rewards account and earn Vitality points for. For the Lunch and Learns, we're going to offer 7 between now and what we're anticipating to be the Vitality status deadline in 2019. Each one will be worth 50 points, where you can earn up to 350 Lunch and Learn Vitality points in 2019. So how you earn the points is simply attend a live Lunch and Learn presentation and sign the sign-in sheet, or in this case, you're viewing this in video format so you can complete the quiz that follows this at the end. And when you do, I'll upload those 50 Vitality points for you for viewing this presentation. Your Lunch and Learn points will be uploaded to your account after all presentations have been completed. So again, in this case, at the end of this month, this is January, I will upload everybody everybody's points who have either been in the live versions of this presentation or are viewing the video and taking the quiz. You will receive an email confirmation when your points have been uploaded. So in January, I'm going around and in this video format doing how to reach platinum status. In February, Morgan will be around on how to do and beat the afternoon slump. In March, Lynn will do posture and your health. I'll be back around in April to do how to read a food label. In May, Morgan will do rethink your drink. In June, July, and August, we're not going to do anything. This is a time of year when most of us are away on vacation and not around much, so I don't want anybody to miss out on these points, so we're not going to offer any lunch and learns during these 3 months. In September and October, we have 2 registered dietitians that will be around on how to do what can DPP do for you and portion size wise in October. Again, November and December, we're not going to offer anything because this will be past the vitality status deadline, and I want you to have the ability to earn all 2,500 of these ESE or employer-sponsored event points before that deadline hits. So here's a big overview chart, and we'll look at the lunch and learns here at these 7 months that you can earn these 50 points for a total of 350. Again, you'll notice that this chart is not showing you anything in November and December, again, because that's past or beyond the vitality status deadline. Health IQ, there's going to be 46 Health IQ quizzes offered before the deadline in mid-November. Each one of these is going to be worth 35 points, and you can earn up to 350 Health IQ points in 2019. So how you earn these is going to be just like it was last year. For those of you that took advantage of these points, you must complete at least 3 quizzes each month by submitting your scores to Wellness Rewards. So when you take the quiz, you have to redeem them by entering your username and password so that I, on my end, know who took each quiz. So as you're aware, there's up to maybe 4 or 5 Wednesdays every month. Vitality says you have to complete at least 3 quizzes, regardless if there's 4 or 5 quizzes that month, to earn these 35 points that month. Your Health IQ points will be uploaded to your account by the middle of the following month. The reason why there's a little bit of a delay here, again, for those that take these quizzes on a regular basis, know that there's an expiration date for each quiz. I usually give you a week and a half to 2 weeks to complete that quiz. So the last quiz in each month will take up until about the first 2 weeks in the following month or the middle of that month to expire. So therefore, I can't add points until all of that prior month's quizzes are expired. And then once again, you'll receive an email confirmation when those points are uploaded. Here's the big picture. The Health IQs will be available every month for those 10 months for a total of 350 points. Lifestyle choices, there'll be 10 offered between January and the mid-November deadline. Each one is worth 35 points for a total of 350 in 2019. How you earn them is to earn at least 1,000 points of the possible 1,624 lifestyle choices points that are available that month. So it's pretty easy to do. It's a little bit less involved than what it takes to earn the Wellness Rewards points. So if you at least participate and give a pretty good effort, it shouldn't be any issue whatsoever to get at least 1,000 program points each month of those 1,624. Your Lifestyle Choices program points will be uploaded to your account by the middle of the following month, and again, you'll receive an email confirmation from me when they've been uploaded. So just like Health IQ, Lifestyle Choices is available every month for 35 points and a total of 350. Biggest Loser, there'll be one Biggest Loser that we offer this year. It will be, again, worth 350 points available before the vitality status deadline. You need to simply do this to earn the 350 points. Maintain or lose at least 0.1 pounds from the start of the program to earn all 350 points. Your Biggest Loser points will be uploaded to your account by the middle of the following month, and you will receive an email confirmation from me when they've been uploaded. So here's the February and March Biggest Loser that you can earn the 350 points in, and there's the total of what you can earn this year. Oatmeal Challenge is going on right now. If you're viewing this in January, there's a total of 100 points that you can earn. You have to earn 40 of the possible 65 program points. So this works very similar to Lifestyle Choices. In this program, there's 65 total program points. You got to earn just 40 of them, which is extremely easy to do. And once again, your points will be uploaded to your account by the middle of February, and you'll receive an email confirmation from me whenever those are uploaded. So in January, there's where your 100 Oatmeal Challenge points are available. Maintain, don't gain. If you did not get into this before Thanksgiving, you have missed out on the opportunity to earn these 100 vitality points. So if you did not gain more than 2 pounds from your starting weight, so before Thanksgiving we kick this off, and then you wait out the week of the new year, and if you didn't gain more than 2 pounds, I uploaded 100 points into your account, and you would have already received an email confirmation from me if you earned those points. So Maintain, Don't Gain was worth 100 in January. Boardwalk, here's a big boy. So there's going to be one offer that's going to start next month, February through March. It's worth 500 vitality points. So in order to earn them, you must complete the challenge with your partner. So as you know, the boardwalk starts in downtown Johnstown and ends at the boardwalk of Myrtle Beach. You have 60 days for you and your partner to get there. So if you end up just even a mile short when the program ends, you will not receive any vitality points. You must get there in the 60 days or less to get the 500. Your partner for the boardwalk does not have to be a vitality member. They just have to have a Wellness Rewards account. So anybody who is a Conemaugh Health System employee or spouse of employee is still eligible for Wellness Rewards. They can be on your team and participate with you. Your boardwalk points will be uploaded into your account by the middle of April, and you'll receive an email confirmation from me. So here's where you can earn those 500 points, and that's one that you definitely want to consider joining. And if you do that with The Biggest Loser, you have an opportunity to earn 850 very easy vitality points by participating in these programs. And then lastly here, the Great Race works very similar to Boardwalk. We're going to offer this twice. The Great Race 1 will be offered in May, and we'll offer the Great Race 2 in September. Each one is worth 200 points for a total of 400 in this year. So to complete the challenge, again, just like Boardwalk, you have to get there. Great Race 1 is a race from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia. It's just 30 days. You and your partner have to get there. Again, your partner can be, does not have to be a Vitality member to participate with you. The Great Race 2 is from Philadelphia back to Pittsburgh again. Again, it's the same 300-mile journey. Your Great Race points will be uploaded the middle of the following month, and then you'll receive an email confirmation from me once those points have been uploaded. So taking a look here at Great Race in May, worth 200, and then again 200 in September for a total of 400. All of these points add up to 2,500 possible employer-sponsored event points that you can earn in 2019. Again, all before the Vitality status deadline in mid-November. All right, so let's look at a couple easy ways to earn points within Vitality. So this requires you to log into your account, and if you go to your points page here and look at the two categories, Vitality Reviews and Online Education, here are two very simple categories that you can knock out. You can knock out both of these in less than an hour, and they will put you literally at silver status by doing so. So we're going to look at this here real quick. So for your Vitality Review, there's 3 parts to this. There's the health review that you complete, and if you have already logged into your Vitality account here in 2019, the very first thing that you had to do was complete your Vitality Review or health review, which is what gives you that Vitality age that most of us don't like. As soon as you do that, you earn 500 points, and if you complete your Vitality Review before the first 90 days of this calendar year, Vitality bonuses you an additional 250 points, not shown here. Your mental well-being, there's 3 parts to this. There's 3 sections, each worth 75 points. Extremely easy to complete. It just takes a few minutes to do each one. And then the physical activity piece, again, a short questionnaire takes a few minutes to complete, worth 250 points. So this section is worth 975 points, just shy of 1,000. Extremely easy to do. It won't take you more than 15 or 20 minutes to knock this entire section out. Then over here on the Online Education, there's 4 components from within this category. Nutrition courses will work exactly the same way they did last year. There's a whole bunch of those to choose from. You get points for completing 3 of them. Each one is worth 300 points for a total of 900 possible nutrition course points. Your Health FYI is the only one on here that's time dependent. So for those that participated last year, you know that there's 1 Health FYI available per month. There's also 3 archived versions or lessons that you can go back and complete. Also, action sets and decision points and interactive tools are easy, short questionnaire, quiz type things that you can complete for up to 1,950 points for this online education. Add these two up, and you're able to earn 2,925 vitality points. Now, if we take away Health FYI webcast, because again, that's the only time-dependent one, you're still looking at being able to earn 2,500 plus points for these two sections, which again puts you at silver status in less than an hour of completing these two, which is extremely easy to do. Next up is goals. You must set at least one goal and then check in with that goal once per week. There are no limits to how many goals you can set. You can earn 30 vitality points once per week, regardless of how many goals that you have set. There's 46 weeks that we're estimating between January 1st and your vitality status deadline in mid-November to earn the points. So that means you can literally earn up to 1,380 vitality points in 2019 by simply setting and then checking in with your goals. So please don't wait on this. Set a goal now if you haven't done so. Every week that you don't check in, you lose the ability to earn 30 vitality points. So here's a quick look at the goals page from within your account. You can see that I have a reach a target weight set. Here in the goals check-in section is where you either select simply doing good or could be doing better. It doesn't matter what you select. Then you click the orange check-in box and 30 points will be added to your account. Physical activity is one section that I received the most questions about, either through email or through a phone call. So let's spend a little bit of time understanding this. Vitality offers a variety of ways to report your workouts and earn these points. You can choose to work out at a gym, use Vitality compatible fitness devices or an app, or self-report your workouts if you don't own any fancy devices that you can complete anywhere. You can earn up to 7,000 physical activity points in 2019. So I want to show you this chart because it's important to understand how this works. There's 3 different levels of physical activity points that you can earn per day. The 5-point level is what Vitality calls a light workout. The 10-point level is the standard, and the 15-point level is the advanced. So if you wear a fitness tracker like a Fitbit, a Polar device, a Garmin, or an Apple Watch, you're going to be tracking your steps. When you take at least 5,000 steps, Vitality is going to add 5 points to your point statement page and your point total every day. When you reach 10,000 steps, you're going to get 10 points. When you reach 15,000 steps, you get 15. Now, if you have an Apple Watch, an Apple Watch is the only one that you can earn calories towards. If you expend 100 calories of physical activity that day, it's worth 5 points. If you burn 200 calories, it's worth 10. If you burn 300 calories, it's worth 15. Now, let's say that you have an Apple Watch that is keeping track of your calories burned and your steps, and you accumulated 15,000 steps on your Apple Watch and you burned 200 calories in your workout. You will get the maximum amount of points of 15 that day. So Vitality will look to see what activity gave you the highest number of points and award that. So you don't get the 10 points plus the 15. You only get one set of workout points that day, and Vitality will give you the highest number that you earned. If you have a device that will track your GPS location at a gym and you're there and have checked in for at least 30 minutes, you will get 10 points added to your account that day. Now, be aware that if for whatever reason you would lose service, so you lose your data connection or your Wi-Fi connection and your GPS would shut down even for just a second, you would need to restart your timer again during those 30 minutes. The GPS feature on this does prompt a lot of questions and doesn't appear to be the best, most efficient way to track what you're doing with your physical activity. But if you're somebody that checks into your gym and you're there for at least 30 minutes, regardless of how long past that, so you could be in there for 3 hours and you're going to get a maximum of 10 points added to your account that day. Now, let's say that you go to a gym and you check in and you also are accumulating steps on your Fitbit or whatever device that you're wearing. And let's say that you accumulated 10,000 steps that day and you checked in with your gym and you were there for at least 30 minutes. Again, you're not going to get a total of 10 step points and 10 gym points, you're only going to get one set of 10. So you won't get a total of 20 that day, just 10 points is all that you can earn, regardless of how many ways that you're tracking all of this. If your device is able to track your heart rate, or you're wearing one of those puller devices with the heart rate strap that goes around your chest, if you're working out at 60% of your heart rate max, which you can figure out by taking 220 minus your age and then timesing that by 0.6 for the 60%, that's going to give you your max heart rate at 60%. If you do that for 15 minutes, it's worth 5 points. If you do it for 30 minutes, you're going to get 10. If you do it for 45 minutes or more, you'll get 15. Again, some of these fancier devices can track your total calories. So if you burn 100 calories, that's worth 5 points. 200 is worth 10. And if you burn 300, it's worth 15. Again, you're only going to get one set of points, regardless of what sort of whatever fancy device that you might have that could be tracking all of this. You're only going to get one set of points, and that'll be the highest that you've earned that day. If you don't have a fitness device, or for whatever reason, maybe you forgot it at home, your battery is dead, and you missed out on being able to track your workout, you can self-report your workouts worth 5 points. So regardless, again, of how long that you worked out or what you did, you could go run a marathon. And if you didn't have a fitness tracking device tracking what you were doing, and you have to go in and self-report, the maximum amount of points that you're going to get for a self-reported workout is 5, and you can go back 2 weeks only to self-report. So if you're somebody that's thinking, well, I'll just wait and at the end of the month I'll go log this entire month of self-reported workouts, you're only going to be able to go back in time the past 2 weeks to log those. So please keep that in mind. All right, I just want to show you real quick how you can self-report your workouts if you ever need to do that. So click on the points tab at the top. Scroll down to physical activity, click on that, and then it doesn't matter which one of these that you select. You can just select Act Now for a light workout. And then on this page, you will see up here in the quick links section a self-report your workout link. Click on that, and here's where you can go in and submit for yourself the type of workout that you completed and then the workout date that you completed that workout in. Submit it, and Vitality will add 5 self-reported workout points to your account. Remember that Vitality will only allow you to self-report workouts 2 weeks from the current day. Lastly on here, I want to show you the athletic events table. So this is those races that are sponsored, officiated. You get an official finishing time, so you can't go out and make your own 5K or half marathon race course. All right, you have to sign up, pay your registration money, and participate in these. But if you do, and if the website or if the race has a website that would have your finishing time on there, or if you got an official race bib, you can take a picture of either one of those two things and submit that, just like we did for our flu shot last year. You get 250 points for completing a 5K. You get 350 points for completing a distance such as a 10K, which is 6.2 miles. And you get 500 points for completing a distance such as a half marathon of 13.1 miles or greater. So these athletic event points, would get totaled as part of your physical activity and part of the maximum of 7,000 that you can earn per program year. So it's really quite crazy how these physical activity points do add up. And I want to first, before I do that, show you that these bonus points are available. So for every 10th workout that you log, whether it's self-reported or if it's coming in from a fitness tracking device, they don't have to be on consecutive days, but every time Vitality has 10 new workouts logged, it's worth, and they will award you 50 bonus points. For every 50th workout that you get added to your account, it's worth 100 bonus points, and every 100th new workout is worth 400 bonus points. And these things add up really quickly. So here's a table showing the different workout levels. So the light workout, again, is worth 5. The standard is worth 10. Advanced is worth 15. I'm estimating that there's 320 days between January 1st and when the Vitality status deadline will be hit in mid-November. So if we take 5 points that you would earn from doing either a self-reported workout or just taking 5,000 steps, if we take those 5 points times 320, you're going to be able to reach about 1,600 light workout points before the vitality status deadline. If you're a 10,000 step a day walker, you're looking at 3,200. If you're an advanced, you're looking at 4,800. But now let's add in these bonus points that you get. So for those 320 days, if you had a logged workout coming in, or again, if you self-reported it, you're going to be able to earn 2,800 bonus points over and above the physical activity points that you're getting from either self-reporting or having those sync devices coming into Vitality. You could earn 4,400 physical activity points for simply just walking 5,000 steps a day. So for those that aren't aware, the average American takes about 3,000 steps a day. So all we're asking you to do is go over and above what the typical person does each day by a mile, which is what 2,000 steps will usually get you. If you're somebody that really wants to be that active individual, which is what I strongly recommend and where you should be, is taking 10,000 steps per day, you're going to be able to get to 6,000 physical activity points by the deadline. So realistically, you're going to be somebody, and most folks will be somewhere between their 5-point and 10-point range on average most days. So you're looking at somewhere around 5,000 points that you're realistically going to be able to accumulate. And that's just given a half-hearted effort, really, in my opinion, with your physical activity. Because, again, you should be able to reach this very easily every day. But ideally, you'd want to be here. And I know there's days that you won't get there, but there'll be days that you will. You should try to get there more than most. And there's going to be even days where you're really active that you're going to get 15. So I'm estimating and saying that you're going to be somewhere in here with what you can earn, which is going to be about 50% of platinum status. That's how much physical activity plays a part in your Vitality program and how important it is, in my opinion, to have a sync device. So if you don't have a Fitbit yet, go get yourself one, because these points add up so quickly and you never have to worry about going in and logging anything. So you don't have to self-report unless you would forget your device or your battery wouldn't be charged, like I mentioned earlier. And another great thing about the Fitbit, which is, again, the brand that I recommend, is that it can now sync to your Wellness Rewards account. So any of those programs that we have that we're asking you to record your steps, you never even have to go in and do that anymore. They'll automatically sync in there for you. So let's move on next to the Vitality Check and understanding this reasonable alternative standard, which now applies to us, and you're going to like this. So the Vitality Check is the biometric assessment that helps identify which areas of your health are strongest and which may need some work, as well as knowing what your risk is for any potential health problem like diabetes or heart disease. So this is our employee blood screen. So this is where we were able to test you and upload points for total cholesterol, fasting glucose, blood pressure, and body mass index from last year. You can earn up to 3,300 Vitality checkpoints in 2019. So it's going to work exactly like it did last year, and here's how you earn them. If you participate, if you see us for a BMI or a blood pressure, or you get stuck by a phlebotomist for your cholesterol and fasting glucose, and I upload a result for you, regardless of what you score, you get participation points for doing that. But again, you have to come see us, and we have to upload those points on your behalf to get those participation points. If your numbers are in range, so if your BMI was between 18.5 and 24.9, which is in range, you get an additional 1,000 points for a total of 1,125 points just for BMI. So blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose work the same way. For blood pressure, if your blood pressure was 120/80 or less, it's worth 600 in range points. If your cholesterol is less than 200, it's worth 600. Now, one thing on this is we had a number of you folks who had a cholesterol exactly on 200. It has to be less than 200. So if you had a 200 or greater cholesterol, it's considered out of range and you won't get those points. For fasting glucose, it has to be under 100. Again, same thing as your total cholesterol. We had a lot of folks that were right on 100 and you didn't get those in-range points. So it has to be less than that. So if you participate, you get 500 points for participating. You get an additional or up to 2,800 possible points for those that are in range, for a maximum amount of Vitality checkpoints of 3,300. And then this is just a statement about your BMI. Just want to make quick note of this. Remember that if you're in a normal or healthy BMI range of 18.5 to 24.9, you get those in-range points. However, if you're in the overweight category, so 25 to 29.9, Vitality allows us to do a waist circumference on you. And if your waist circumference is 35 inches or less as a female, or if your waist circumference is 40 inches or less as a male, you get the full in-range BMI points. If your BMI is in the obesity category, 30 or greater, we can't do a waist circumference on you. So that's why maybe some of your coworkers said that we did a waist circumference on them, and maybe you didn't get one. So that's what I want you to understand about that, and why some got a waist circumference measurement and some did not. So here's what I want you to understand with this. The reasonable alternative standard now applies since we have a full year to work with this. So if you're unable to achieve an in-range result as defined by Vitality for any of the biometric measures, so cholesterol, glucose, blood pressure, and BMI, you now have the option to earn the same number of Vitality points by completing the reasonable alternative standard. So here's what this means. For example, let's say that your total cholesterol was 225. It was out of range. You participated, you got the 125 points for doing so, but your numbers were out of range. In order to get the reasonable alternative standard points, you simply must complete 10 workouts a month over 3 consecutive months in that program year. So for example, our employee blood screen is going to be offered again this fall. It'll start in mid-September and end before November. So middle of September through the end of October is when this year's employee blood screen is going to take place. If you participate, let's say at the end of October, and your results come back with a total cholesterol of 225, and I upload those results for you, you're going to get the 125 participation points, and Vitality will look back to see at what point in the year do you have 10 workouts a month for 3 consecutive months. If it finds that you've met this criteria of 10 workouts in 3 consecutive months, it will automatically and instantaneously add the 600 in-range points for your cholesterol, regardless again of what your result was for the out-of-range part of this. Fasting glucose works the exact same way. So we test you, we upload your results, and your fasting glucose is 130. Again, once that result gets in there, Vitality will look to see, did you complete 10 workouts a month for 3 consecutive months? And if you did, they will add the reasonable alternative 600 points that you would have earned if your numbers were in range. And blood pressure, just like cholesterol and fasting glucose, works the exact same way. So really, there's no excuse now for anybody to miss out on being able to participate and earn these in-range points, even if your numbers are out of range. Now, BMI is the only one that works differently. So in order to earn the full 1,000 in-range points for BMI, you have to reduce your weight by 5% from your starting weight. So to understand this, Vitality will allow us to look back at the weight that I would have uploaded into your account last year. So if your BMI was in the obesity category and I uploaded a weight, you can use that weight as your starting weight towards trying to get that 5% off from that weight to earn these reasonable alternative points. Now, we had a lot of folks that knew that they weren't going to reach that BMI number, so they didn't even bother being tested. If that was you and you skipped out on having us do your BMI and upload that on your behalf, please get with us as soon as what you can to have your height and weight tested, and we will upload that result as soon as we do that for you so that you can start working on earning this reasonable alternative of 5% from that weight. We are also going to be offering what we're going to call health checks. So keep an eye on your email. We're going to be around at all of our major locations every month where we set up a BMI and blood pressure station that you can stop by and have it tested. We'll upload your results into your Vitality account if you want us to do so, and you will get points for those 2 things right away if you would like us to do that for you. But we're doing it more for the BMI part of this. If you're in the obesity category, come see us at these health checks again. We'll get that starting weight in there for you. And then when you feel like you've reached that starting weight, or when you felt like you have reached that 5% weight loss, come by and see us again. We'll get you tested, and we'll get that new weight uploaded to get you those in-range points. So all very important things, all very cool things that now apply to us that didn't last year, because we have a full year now that we can take full advantage of this reasonable alternative standard. So again, if you participate in all of this, even if you don't have in-range numbers, it is very much possible to earn the full 3,300 vitality check points for this component and category of vitality. So let's add this all up based on what we talked about, and you're going to like how quickly and easily this all adds up. So we're going to have three different columns here: vitality point options, the maximum amount of points that you can earn, and the realistic points. These are, in my opinion, the points that even if you put a half-hearted effort towards, you should still be able to get these realistic points. So on the employer-sponsored event side, there's 2,500 that you can earn. Again, these are the wellness rewards programs. I'm going to realistically say that you can expect to earn about 1,500 of these. There'll be programs that you either don't complete, that you miss, or for whatever reason just don't do a good job to earn those points for. 1,500 points, though, is something that you should be able to reach using those programs. Vitality reviews, there's 975 possible points. This is so easy to earn points for that I'm going to realistically say you should get them all. So get all 975 of those. On the online education, again, this is an extremely easy category to go knock out right now. You could earn a maximum of 1,950. Realistically, though, I'm saying you're going to get 1,750 or possibly get that. And I'm assuming that some of the health FYIs, either you miss them that month, you forget to go back and watch the archive videos. For whatever reason you miss those, you should be able to get all the other categories completed. So you should be able to realistically get most of those online education points. On the goal side, there's a maximum of 1,380 that you could earn if you started in the first week in January. Realistically, though, I'm saying you're going to miss a bunch of weeks. You forget to log them. You're on vacation. You forget to check your vitality account. So I'm giving you a lot of leeway here and saying there's a lot of 30-point weeks that you miss, and realistically expect about 1,000 goal points. On the physical activity side, remember I did say that you can max out at 7,000. So you're seeing 6 here because 7,000 really requires you to be a 10 to 15,000 step a day walker and upload some 5, 10, and half marathon races. So I'm gonna say that, you know, in reality, the maximum amount of points would be averaging like 10,000 steps a day, and maybe adding a race or two in there for those 6,000. But notice on the realistic side, I'm saying realistically 4,000 points. And if we would go back and look at that table that I showed you, if you're a 5,000 step a day walker and you do that every day up until the vitality status deadline, with the bonus points, it's 4,400 points that you could earn if you're a 5,000 step a day walker. So I'm really being nice here and giving you a 4,000 realistic point total, but the reality is most of you are going to be able to earn a lot more realistic physical activity points than that. On the vitality check, again, this is the blood screen. The RAS that you see there is the acronym for the Reasonable Alternative Standard. Maximum amount of points you can earn to participate and have full in-range is 3,300. Realistically, I'm giving you a pass on the BMI. I'm saying that you earn the blood pressure, the cholesterol, and the glucose reasonable alternative points, or there may be in range, but maybe you're in the obesity category of the BMI standard, and for whatever reason you don't reach the 5% weight loss, which is why that's 1,000 points less than the maximum. So realistically, I'm giving you a big break on that too. So look at this. If you were one of our Vitality On It folks, and there's a lot of you out there, I know, if you were somebody that really takes full advantage and does as much as what you can to earn as many Vitality bucks as you can, you're looking at being able to earn over 16,000 Vitality points. Remember, to reach platinum status, you just need 10,000. Now, realistically, look at this. If you do the realistic amount of points, or the reality part of this, again, and I really helped you out in assuming that you're not going to earn a lot of what you could really do if you do a good job with this, you can still earn over 11,500 points in Vitality. For those of you that have been in the program know I missed a whole bunch of other opportunities for points. So here, if you have the NutriSavings or Walmart Healthy Food Card, you can earn another 600 points this year for doing that. If you have a smartphone and you have the Vitality Today app installed on that smartphone, the Healthy Mind section is worth 500 points. This is where you do the meditation part and the sleep well. The certifications, if you're CPR or first aid certified, you can upload that proof for up to 250 points. You should go see your dentist at least twice a year. Vitality gives you 200 points for doing it once. Upload that receipt or proof that you did that. That's worth 200 points. I am very bad at Vitality Squares, so I seriously, I stink at it. So I'm saying that maybe you earn 300 points if you participate in that every month. Everybody should do the flu shot. It's mandatory, so you're going to get 200 points for doing that. And then on the weight management side, if you have that Shape-A scale, you can earn 800 points for weighing in on a weekly basis through that program. So I didn't even include 2,850 points that you could easily earn through those means as well. So I hope this really makes you feel comfortable and maybe motivated to go in there and just do some things here and there to get these points added up, because they will add up very quickly. Now that we have 10.5 months to do this, these points are going to add up, and you should really have no trouble whatsoever reaching platinum status in 2019. In conclusion, I would like to thank you all for watching this presentation, and as a final reminder, please complete the quiz that supplements this presentation. If you do that before February 1st of 2019, you will receive 50 Vitality points that I will upload to your accounts. So that's it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'd be happy to help. Bye-bye for now.